Okay, let me just ask you a question, straight up. One you've probably asked yourself after a really long, frantic day. Are you a busy idiot? I know, it's a harsh term, but it gets right to a feeling that I think a lot of us know all too well. So our explainer today is all about the book Busy Idiots by Brad Marshall and Joff Outlaw. And it tackles that sinking feeling head on. You know the one, that sense that you're always moving, always doing something, but you're not actually getting anywhere that matters. So where'd they get that title? Well, they actually snagged the phrase from a classic, brutally honest quote by none other than Chef Gordon Ramsay. He said it to some chef who was just completely overwhelmed. And with those few words, he basically summed up a huge problem in the modern workplace. And the book gives us this perfect picture we can all instantly recognize. The hamster on a wheel, right? You are burning a ton of energy. Your legs are a total blur. But if you look around, your scenery never, ever changes. So let's get real. Does any of this hit a little too close to home? Your calendar looks like a game of Tetris that's gone completely out of control. You're trying to juggle like a dozen things at once, but you can't really focus on any of them. Your phone, it's practically glued to your hand. It's this constant, frantic motion, but without the results to back it up. And that right there is the heart of being a busy idiot. But here's the thing. This isn't just about you needing more discipline or trying harder. As we're about to see, there's some powerful science at work here, and it is intentionally designed to keep you stuck in that busy, unproductive loop. And here is the absolute kicker. The apps, the websites, the devices we use every single day, they are built using something called persuasive design. Their entire goal is to hook you, to capture and hold on to your attention, because your attention is how they make their money. It's their product. So here's the first mind hack they use on you. It's called anticipatory dopamine. Think about it like this. Your phone doesn't give you one big, satisfying win. Instead, it gives you an endless stream of tiny little anticipation highs, that buzz of a new notification, the possibility of a new email. It's designed to keep you craving the next hit so you never feel truly satisfied. And then there's hack number 2, the Zeigarnik effect. See, our brains are literally hardwired to obsess over things that are unfinished. And tech companies, they know this inside and out. That's why they give us things like read receipts and notifications. They create all these little open loops in our brain. You see that someone read your message but didn't reply, and your brain just can't let it go. It's an itch you have to scratch. So when you strip it all away, the business model is shockingly simple. The more of your attention and focus they can get, the more money they make. It really flips things on its head. You're not the customer here. You're the product being sold. Okay, so that's the problem. And I know, it sounds a little bleak, but there is a solution. It's all about flipping the script. Instead of letting technology harvest you, you can learn how to harvest your technology. The book lays out this really clear 5-step plan. It starts with awakening, which is just realizing you're in this state. Then knowing, which is what we just did, understanding the science behind it all. So now let's get into the really practical stuff. Audit, harvest, and grounding. All right, so this is where it gets a little personal. Before you can change a thing, you've got to be honest about where you're starting from. So take a second and really ask yourself, how tech fit are you? Here's just a quick little sample from the book's Tech Audit. Go ahead and answer these honestly for yourself. Do you check your phone during meetings? Do your friends or family ever complain about it? Are you checking work emails late at night? Hey, no judgment here. This is just about taking stock so you know what you're working with. So what do you do with that information? You use a tool the book calls a harvest tree. This isn't about willpower, it's about building a smarter system. For email, it's a simple set of questions. Do you even need it on your phone? If you do you need an alert for every single one? If not, kill the notifications. And if you do, are there times you don't need them, like with family or when you're sleeping? Great. Set up automated quiet hours. You take back control, one logical step at a time. And the same exact logic works for social media. Are you using it intentionally? If the answer is no, maybe just delete the app from your phone. And check out this last tip. It's a game changer. Set those time limits, but get a friend or your partner to set the password. That system is going to be way stronger than your willpower on a tired Tuesday night, I promise you. Now, getting your tech under control is a massive part of this, but it's not the whole shebang. The real battle for our focus isn't just on our screens. It's happening on our calendars and deep inside our workplace culture. And look, this problem isn't new, but it is getting so much worse. More than a decade ago, a survey found that 37% of workers in the UK felt like their job was basically meaningless. That's a huge number. But watch what happens next. By 2020, that feeling of meaninglessness got a supercharged upgrade. The feeling of being completely and totally overwhelmed. Almost 80% of workers around the world said they were at or way past their capacity. The hamster wheel is just spinning faster and faster. So this is how you start to take back your most valuable asset, your time. You do it with a system. Every Friday, plan the next week. Be absolutely ruthless about creating a must-do list. And here is the golden rule. Block out at least one 90-minute chunk of deep, uninterrupted time for your most critical task every single day. You have to protect that time like it's a fortress. Because you see, at the end of the day, all these strategies, they're not really about becoming some kind of productivity robot. It's about something much more human, much more valuable. It's about giving yourself the gift of time. Which leaves us with one final and maybe the most important question of all. Once you've fought off all the distractions, once you've escaped the busy trap, what will you do with that time? What becomes possible when you're no longer just busy but actually present and focused?